Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Harrisburg Senators and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Justin Dunn will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Stepping up to the plate, Steve Cook. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. HR, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Striding in once again, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cook. Hey, get your pitch up there.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home.
All right, come on now.
Ready for another chance. Peter Alfonso. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, we got one.
Hit to third. Cook takes it in. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
leading off for
Steve
Harrisburg.
Cook. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Tried it.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement. Case for him today, and it's really working.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Oh, he's just swinging the bat beautifully. What confidence to come to the ballpark knowing you got a great streak going, you're swinging the bat well. It's fun watching him right now.
Digging in to try it again. Caleb Ramsey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Up there, huh?
Now the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. One there. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Hey, they played the matchup.
Ready for another shot now.
batting.
Steve
Third
Cook.
baseman, Steve Cook. Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. The Senators lead it 2-1. Digging in once again, Josh Rodriguez. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
This one's down to third. Cook is there. And he's retired, one away.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Lada earns his 8th victory of the season. Nick Lee strikes out the side to record the save, his 25th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Flezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of the game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. It's the first game in the month of July between the Harrisburg Senators and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Donovan Hand, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Harold, any thoughts?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-handed hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under 250 against him, and those are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
So striding forward now, Steve Cook brings a stellar batting average into this one, just shy of 380 on the season.
Stay hot now. Let's go, kid.
First offering on its way. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. HR, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Well, they're coming off a tough loss. I mean, they played pretty good ball. They just lost by 1 run, but you know, you look back at it, those are the ones that eat you up, those 1-run loss games.
Hey, one time right now.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Popped up, calling for it. Jimenez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. HR, how do they go about trying to start out the month with a win?
Well, Matt, they've really been struggling the last 3 or 4 games to score runs. They haven't been able to.
So stepping in, number 9. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Number 9.
To third. Cook is up with it. And he's retired here, 1 away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Matt, I know a lot of people don't put a lot of stake in.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Digging in for his second
Now batting,
at-bat,
third
Steve
baseman,
Cook. 0 for
Steve
1 here in the early
Cook.
going. First pitch coming. Here it is. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
Hey, here we go. You got this.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And a sliding try at that one, but it'll get through for a base hit. Batista is on his way home. The relay. Throw won't get him.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Coming to the plate now, Corbin Joseph.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop, Corbin Joseph. Come on, big guy. Hey, now.
This is pulled into right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball, hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
Into the box now, Steve
batting.
Cook. He
Third
tripled
baseman,
earlier, making him 1 for
Steve
2 in the ball game.
Cook.
Hey, come on now. One time right here.
Now here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Norwood moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Steve
Now
Cook.
batting. Third baseman, Steve Cook.
See it, drive it like you can. Let's go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a
Hey,
ball.
one time right now. Here we go.
1-0 count. Here it is. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Digging in and looking for more,
Now batting,
Steve Cook.
third
He
baseman,
comes in with a couple of hits,
Steve
including a triple in 4 at-bats. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Here you go. Let
The
it fly
1-2
right here.
pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate 2 times in a row. Now, I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And a swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher's standpoint.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
For the victorious
4-2, the final score tonight. Kevin. And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
The Senators, third baseman, Steve Cook.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the eighth.
Boy, way to swing the bat. Smoke that.
And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
He's tough to get out anyway, but you put him on a streak like this, it seems like his concentration has gone to a whole nother level.
Here we go.
Center.
In now, Rafael Batista pitches a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
No one out with a runner at second. This is line to left. Taylor is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Let's fry. Let's go right
now
here.
Batting, left fielder, Zach Collier.
High in the air out to center field. Lindsey is there. 2 down. Long throw to third.
Now batting, number 24.
Come on, big guy, get the pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Harrisburg is out in front, 6-1. Matt Grace is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
13-1 is the final lopsided score. The Senators wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Long earns his 5th winner of the year. Number 28 was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he saddled with the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Harrisburg Senators and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 16, the native of Ireland, gets the starting nod on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's having a decent year. I mean, you look at the fact that he's got an ERA under 350. That tells me he's keeping his team in ball games. He's giving them a great effort, and sometimes he's pitching deep in games. So I don't know what we'll get today, but I do think he'll go out there and give this team some solid innings.
Batting third baseman.
At the plate, Steve Cook.
You know.
His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there. Pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
I love the hitting streak. I was glad to see him get that knock. I was hoping we weren't going to jinx him.
Into the box now, Hernandez. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Number 24.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Steve Cook. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
One time, right here. Come on, baby. Get your pitch
into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Rodriguez moving to his right. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ready once again, Steve Cook. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
This is a pivotal inning right here, and a pivotal at bat for me. I mean, you already got runs on the board. You got a chance here now with 2 outs. You get a big hit here, you can break the game open and basically say bye-bye to the defense.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Stewart looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does. Jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
At the plate, Eric Kohler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Eric Kohler.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding in, Steve Cook. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Hey, he hangs it, you bang it, kid. Here you go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
Hey, needs you right here. One time. Let's go.
0-1 pitch on its way. 1-1.
Oh, that's inside. Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Inside, ball 1.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 25 is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number.
Plays the first here.
Now at the plate, Josh Rodriguez.
Second baseman, Josh Rodriguez.
1 out now.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Cut it right there.
So striding in, Steve Cook. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Man, he threw a two-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. Jacob Turner gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Number 16 struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score, first for the...
This player's multiple home run performance has his batting coach fired up.